Hello there, and welcome to TargetBoy Plays Pathfinder Adventures. Today we're continuing the Lem Challenge, and we're going to go to the approach to Thistletop. With Lem the Bard here. It looks like the villain is Gogmert, Henchman, Tangletooth, Ruthalmus, and Goblin Raiders. Difficulty to defeat monsters that have the Goblin trait, which seems to be all of them, increased by 1d4. Okay, so let's go. It's going to tell us a little bit more about these things. Shailu and Osana. That looks like a ranger. We've arrived at Thistletop. You should know that you are facing 5 goblin tribes working together, which means they've got something big planned. And big plans require big bosses. 5 goblin tribes? Is that all? And I was afraid that a clever quip and a song wouldn't be enough to win the day. Lead on, Shailu. There's been a lot of chatter about the Longshanks who killed so many of them in Sandpoint. Seems like you've made an impression. He's not much bigger than goblins. I don't think they'd call him Longshanks. Anyway, I will scout the periphery. Anyone deciding to join the fight from outside will find themselves full of arrows. Which means she won't be helping us. Okay. Monsters that are goblins have an extra 1d4. Okay. Gogmert. Before you act, Gogmert deals 1d4 minus 1 fire damage. You may not play allies that have the animal trait, and all damage from him is fire damage. Alright. And you have to beat him twice. First a 10, then a 12. But since he's a goblin, that'll be 10 plus a d4, then 12 plus a d4. This might get interesting. I thought the last one was going to be hard. This one, I think, is more likely to be hard. Okay, we have Tangletooth, who is a skunk cougar, apparently. Before you act, each other character at your location summons and encounters Tangletooth. Don't have to worry about that. After you act, if any character did not defeat her, Tangletooth is undefeated. Don't have to worry about that. And if defeated, you can immediately close the location. Okay, and she's only an 8, so I think we're good with that. And she's not a goblin. Ruthalmus. Strength 8, but he is a goblin. Encounter Ruthalmus twice. Ruthalmus is defeated or undefeated based solely on the results of the second encounter. If defeated, you may immediately attempt to close the location this henchman came from. I wonder if that means I can evade him the first time, and then encounter him the second. I'll have to try, well, maybe I'll try that, if I have anything that would let me evade. Right, here we go. I want to start with my crossbow. Now, what do we have? We have the woods with 4 monsters. Undefeated monsters other than villains or henchmen are banished. Well, that's nice. So even if you don't beat them, they go away. Wisdom or survival 6. Alright, to close. Succeed a constitution or fortitude check 6 or you cannot move. I don't like that. Wisdom or survival 7 to close. Only 2 monsters, though. And the Goblin Fortress. 3 monsters. Difficulty to defeat monsters that have the Goblin trait is increased by 2, in addition to an extra d4. So goblins are a real problem here. When closing, summon and defeat a Goblin Raider henchman. Okay. When permanently closed, add 1d4 random weapons to the location without looking at them and acquire the top one. Okay, I have the best ranged weapon I think that I can get at this point, but hey. So I think I'm going to start in the Treacherous Cave, which, despite its name, is the least treacherous of the 3 areas that I've got. So, yeah, we'll go there. That's new. That is a very new transition. Alrighty. Here we are in the cave. Ooh, I've got the spyglass. Should I use the spyglass? I can use the spyglass. Ooh, I've got the cure right off the bat, too. Discard to examine the top 2 cards. Yeah, let's do that. Hey, 2 things I don't really want. Okay. Well, at least they're items.
During this section, all that happens is that I fail to get a whole lot of items, so we'll just fast forward through it and get back to things that are a little bit more interesting.
Alright, so we continue blazing through this deck. No start of turn actions. I've still only got 2 cards in the discard pile. A boar. Wisdom or survival 7, or he becomes a 10. Fine, be a 10. See if I care. Alright, do I want to use my Scorching Ray? Gives me an extra 2d6, which would be an average of 7 extra. Whereas the Heavy Crossbow gives me a d8, which would be plus 4. But I can trade the Scorching Ray for cures. So, Heavy Crossbow it is. Got him. Alright, what's left? This, I don't know what that is, and the bad guy. Alright. Still only 2 cards in the discard pile. Oh, Skeleton Horde. Okay. This is a place to use the Scorching Ray, so that it doesn't have the minuses. So, we'll take out this Ancient Skeleton. Blam! And, okay, we'll discard this. Do I get anything? I don't get anything. Alright. So now I'm going to use the cure. Because I want that spell back. And I get them all. Alright. Discard the cure. My deck is all nice and full and shuffled. And gee, I guess I'm going to run into the villain. Ooh, now the spyglass will show me who that is. But it's not a beginning of turn thing. So, alright, spyglass. Discard. Bruce Thalmus. Okay, so I've got my crossbow, I've got aid, I don't have any blessings, but that's okay. So, yeah, I think I can get him. So yeah, we'll encounter him so we can close this location. Oh great, that makes him a 12. Alright, we'll use the crossbow. We'll use the aid. We'll cross our fingers and yes, got him. We'll try to recharge aid. Nope, goes in the discards. Oh well. Now, that gives us a chance. Oh, that's right, we have to beat him twice. He's only a 9 this time. Alright, let's see, what are my averages? The 10 gives me 5.5, the 8 gives me 4.5. That's an average of 12. I'm going to go for it. I want to save Amico for something worse than him. That was close. That was really close. Really? I have to use him? No, I don't. I'm going to spend the time. I'm not going to use Amico to close the location. Because I can try as much as I want. Right, don't close. Start turn actions. No, not yet. Now close the location. Use the blessing to give me an extra die. Now I've got a 50-50 chance. That's more like it. Alrighty, one location completely played out. Gonna use the special, see if I can get those cards back. I'll use the mirror image to get my cure. And then I'll cast it. Big numbers on all four. Ah, fiddle faddle. Oh well, you win some, you lose some. If I need to, I've got Scorching Ray. Alright, where to next? Now, you would expect the Goblin Fortress is where you would go to defeat the villain, so let's go to the woods next. Alright, we'll search the woods. A sneak. Does he give me bonuses to wisdom? You're a non-combat check. Okay. Oh, before you act, succeeded the check, so it was kind of a waste. Now I'm going to have to discard another card. Alright, we'll lose the potion. Alright. Hope I get him. Yes, okay. Yeah, that's going to come up every time I beat somebody, isn't it? Alright. Okay, we have magic. Alright, let's get Cure back. Keep that deck topped up. That's more like it. Alrighty, one monster down. Oh, Tangletooth. Alright, so it looks like the boss really is in the fortress. Alright, Mr. Tangletooth. Let's give you a blast in the face with a heavy crossbow. And an aid, just to be sure, because I want you down. There we go. And see if I can recharge aid. Nope. And I do want to close the location. Okay. Now, I can spend Amico to give me a better shot, because if I don't get it here, I have to run out the whole deck to close it. Should have saved aid. Wasn't thinking. But if I use Amico, she gets banished. This is a hard decision. I'm not sure what to do here. I don't want to use her for this. I'm not going to. I'll run out the deck. Crap. So close. And yet so far. Ooh, I get to explore for free. Definitely take that. Amulet of Mighty Fists, which would be great if I was a monk, but I'm not. But I got it anyway. Okay, so I want to do this. Oh, it took me 3 dice to get a 6. Alright. Well, we know where the bad guy is, anyway. I could really, really use a spell. But it looks like we're coming up here. Alright, I'll use the spyglass. A hellhound and a plague zombie. Well, those are two unpleasant things to run into. Don't care about the order. I think the hellhound makes me discard stuff. Yeah. Well, I hope I can get him. Got him. Alright, well that was lucky. Alright, so I still take damage. Potion of Hiding won't do me any good anymore. So I'll use that. Alright. Alright, so we'll discard Aid to get Cure back. Get Cure back, thank you. Alright, I need big numbers now. Oh, really? You're gonna do that to me? Alright, well I'll get it next turn. I am not liking this. I need some blessings. That's what they call it. I need some blessings. I'm gonna lose one of these and get crushed and be very unhappy. Alright, that's better. Ooh. Ooh, let's see. Plus your strength die plus 1. So that would only be plus 5, but still. Is it worth spending a Miko on? I have a really small chance to get it. That would give me about the same odds as a D8, I think. Plus, being magic, it would kill a lot of monsters that are coming up. Oh, I really want to save her for something big, though. Not using it. Oh well. Win some, you lose some. Alright, gonna keep on recycling stuff. Keep on curing. Oh, only 2, come on. I had to discard that many. Oh well. Crow, yeah. Hey, I got him. Ooh, and I think I can use him to explore, so that's good. Okay, there's Gogmert. Alrighty. I ready for Thistletop invaders. You kill no more goblins. You burn. I was hoping for a goblin song. You know, burn the skin and mash the head and so on. Or we can fight. Alright. Alright, so 2 cards go away off the bat. Luckily I have exactly 2 cards that don't do me any good. Okay, let's see. He's not immune to fire damage. He does fire damage, but he's not immune to it. So, if I Scorching Ray the first time, alright, Mama needs a new pair of shoes. Oh, I'm done. Try to recharge it. Nope. Okay, I think I'm hosed. Because I have nothing, I'm going to roll on a d4. There's no way I'm going to beat a Fort 16. He's going to stay here, and I've got enough to get a new hand. Really running short on time, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 turns left. And I have no weapon. I'm very, very likely going to lose. Heal myself up as best I can. That was helpful. And this will hopefully be helpful as well. Okay, so we'll keep those in that order. And we'll automatically take it. And we'll just discard the tools. See what this gives me. Big numbers, yes, okay. Something I can use, something ranged. Alright, what do we get? Crown of Charisma. And 1 died with a diplomacy check. Token of Remembrance. Recharge a spell from your discard pile. You must have a skill. Okay. Potion of Glibness. And a Holy Candle. Okay. We'll use the Holy Candle immediately. To get some time back on the clock. Okay. That makes things better. We'll use the Dilettante to explore. And fight a snake. But we have nothing to fight with. So hopefully we can punch it to death. Yes. Wait, the snake wasn't a fight? Oh, it's a helper. Heck, I used that on a... Alright, we'll use the Token of Remembrance to get Cure. Get the Cure. Oh wait, it recharged it, didn't... Oh, fiddle faddle. I have no spells. Not looking good. Oh, Gogmert, really? Really? Alright, 3 damage. Alright, we'll lose the crow. We'll lose the snake. Actually, I'm going to be discarding all of this anyway. Fortitude, glibness, none of these things help me. Just gotta get through this and hope that maybe I'll get some useful cards. Discard 12. Luckily, the most you can discard is your whole hand. Do you not realize that I can't possibly win? Game? Yes, and he's going to come back here. That's right. Come on now, give me some cards that I can use. Where's my crossbow still? Here. My crossbow's in the discard pile. Alright, so look, this is all glowy. Say, hey dude, you're almost dead. Okay, I'm going to do something about that. Oh heck, Cure is not in the discard pile. Oh my gosh, using that token might have been the worst thing that I could have done. Because now I can't heal. Oh heck. Oh heck. Alright, well, I'll grab the mirror image for no reason at all, really. Oh, this is not good. This is not at all good. Because I can't defeat Gogmert. Wisdom, huh? Serenade is non-combat constitution. Shellen is wisdom. Alright. Oh, this still isn't good. It's either going to be an item or the boss. If it's the boss, I'm done for. Matic. I need to draw. I need cards. I don't have anything that I can use. Oh man, this is not good. Alright, well if I hide from him the first time, and Scorching Ray the second, and get really lucky, might be able to pull it off. Let's find out. Yes. Gogmert, and he does. Alright, so we can lose the Codex. Why can't I use the potion? You're not letting me use the potion. Okay, so I don't know if I have to. Oh, that was dumb. If I had hidden to get to the second, I would have cards, but now I'll have no cards, so I can't possibly succeed. And I will die because I've got no cards to draw. Oh, wait a second. Go back. Okay, so the mirror image discarded the damage. Okay. So I'll use the Scorching Ray, and I'll use the Blessing. We'll see what happens. We'll try to recharge the Scorching Ray. I don't know if I defeated him or not. Or do I have to win both? I think it's possible I had to win both. I have to win both. But I need to draw 3 cards. I've only got 2. Wait, recharge. That'll give me 3. So if I successfully recharge this, I get to continue. I did not. I think that means I'm dead. Yep, I'm dead. Lem has fallen. Yeah, just first time I ran into him, I didn't have what I needed. Wow, looks like I picked up a lot of items. Alright, Token of Remembrance, I hate you. That Thieves' Tools is the most useful thing ever. And I'm going to stick with the ones I had. Alright, well, thank you for watching this episode of TargetBoy Plays Pathfinder Adventures. Looks like we've had, what's that, our third loss so far. Things are finally starting to ramp up. That guy, I'm going to have just the right cards in my hand to defeat that guy. But we'll get him. We'll get him. We'll keep trying, and we'll get him eventually. In fact, next time, hopefully, next time on TargetBoy Plays Pathfinder Adventures, we're going to try Approach to Thistletop again and see if we can finish Gogmert off. I'm upset with him now, so we'll get him next time. But until then, have a good one.